flooding roadways. Last update we had was around 4 feet above Pine Island Drive. So just within the last hour, there was people trying to evacuate from Pine Island that got stuck on one of the higher bridge areas, and we had to send rescuers out there to save 2 persons. They are on dry ground in good shape, but we'd like to avoid this. You're going to be cut off from, if you're still in the Hernando Beach area, in some of those low-lying areas, you're going to be cut off from us for a while with the surge coming up in this high tide cycle. So we do have the National Guard support here with high water vehicles. We have fire rescues boats, the Sheriff's Department's assets as well. We have a swift water team that's being deployed and on the way here from inland, a little bit farther inland at a pre-stage location. And we're also coordinating with military assets for air support if we need it for some lift capabilities. So please don't go into those areas west of 19. The tide, the surge is still coming up for the next couple hours. That's of highest importance. And if you need help, call 911 and we will do our best to get you.
Thank you, Chief. As Chief mentioned, we will do our best to get to you. All that will depend on the weather conditions. Obviously, life preservation is paramount for the citizens, but also we need to protect the lives of our first responders, from fire rescue, paramedics, firefighters, the Sheriff's Office, National Guards that are here, and all our partners. So please, if you need rescue, call 911. Keep in mind, it may be a while before we can get to you, okay? But we will get to you. I promise you that, all right? I'd like to turn it over to Commissioner Jerry Campbell to say a few words. Commissioner?
Good morning. I'm Jerry Campbell, Hernando County Commissioner. I'd like to echo a lot of what the Chief and Director DiCarlo have already said. First, I want to start off by saying our prayers are with our neighbors to the north and those still in the path of the storm. We are not out of the woods yet. We have high tide coming, and that's going to still be determined what the impact is there, but it's still a serious event for Hernando County. Also, I'd like to emphasize, please be patient. If you do not have to be on the roads, do not be on the roads. That way we can have all hands on deck and we can have all our resources focused on helping those that need help. Again, if it's an emergency, call 911. If it's non-emergency, please call our Public Information Center. It will be staffed for the duration of this event. You can reach them at 352-754-4083. Please be patient. We will be sure to give you an all clear once it's safe to go back to your homes. We have everybody deployed. We have the National Guard here. Fire Rescue is fully staffed and deployed. We have FWC. We have the Sheriff's Office. Everybody, all hands on deck to take care of what's needed in Hernando County. So again, please be patient with us. We're doing the best we can, and we'll be sure to give you an all clear. Just pay attention to our Facebook pages, Hernando Government Facebook page, and the Fire Rescue Facebook page, and we'll make sure that all information gets out. Thank you very much. Stay safe. God bless.
Thank you, Commissioner. As we all have been saying, I'm going to put it like this. It's going to get worse before it gets better. In plain English, it's going to get worse before it gets better. This storm surge is coming. Again, high tide's not till 1:20 this afternoon. We're in a king high tide cycle, so that tide is going to stay here for a little longer before it goes out. So even though the sun may be out and the rain may not be as hard and the tropical force storm winds are gone, that storm surge is still coming. We mentioned before, Withlacoochee Electric has shut off the power at Pine Island in Bayfront. Probably Hernando Beach will be next. But if you have power outages, please call Withlacoochee Electric. If you're a Withlacoochee Electric customer, for power outages, you can call 352-567-5133. Again, Withlacoochee Electric to report power outages, 352-567-5133. If you are a Duke Energy customer and your power goes out, you can report that power outage at 1-800-228-8485. Again, if you're a Duke Energy customer and if you lost power, to report that power outage, call the Duke Energy at 1-800-228-8485. Again, we are doing everything we can to protect life safety. Preservation of life is paramount for Hernando County. I can't emphasize that enough. We are preparing. We have air assets, we have ground assets, we have marine assets. So please be patient. As soon as the conditions warrant, we will come get you if you need help. Again, storm-related questions, call our Citizens Information Line. We still have shelters open. If you still need shelter, those shelters will remain open. So we have 4 shelters open throughout the county. Go to our webpage, hernandocounty.us/EM. Find out where those shelter locations are available. And you can call our Citizens Information Line again, and they'll tell you where those are. We are accepting special needs, general population, pets. We want to do everything we can to help you be safe. So we'll have another press conference announcement later this afternoon, probably. But remember, please be safe, and God bless. Take care. Yes, sir.
Okay, are there any damage reports?
No, we're getting pictures coming in from citizens that are still at Hernando Beach. It is. I haven't had any report of any damages as of yet, but I would suspect as the light comes and the storm clears, those pictures and the evidence of damage will be coming in. Yes.
How many people have been rescued?
Right now, those 2 individuals. It was a young lady and her daughter or son, I believe, that they were rescued this morning. That came first thing this morning. They got caught in at about 6 o'clock, between 6 and 6:30. They got caught. So they were trying to get off the Pine Island, and they got on the high bridge, and then the water came, so they couldn't go through. So they got stuck on the bridge. So it took a coordinated effort between fire services, marine units, special ops, the sheriff's office to get those people safe and rescued. And they are on dry land now.
Where are rescued people being taken? Are they being taken to a shelter?
They're being taken to a shelter, or if they need to be driven to a private residence, we can take care of that or help make those arrangements.
How many people are in the shelters right now?
We have approximately about 350 at this point in time, approximately, give or take. And we have a number of animals. I think the last count was 60 animals, I believe.
Are any people being allowed to check out from
The
the shelters?
shelter, yes, if they want to leave the shelters, they can. If they live in that Hernando Beach area, they are not going to have access. Those access points are restricted. No one's going to be allowed back in there because it's unsafe. But if you want to go, leave, you can come and go as you like at the shelter.
Yeah. I meant like people who aren't living in Hernando Beach. Do you have a breakdown of where people in the shelters are from?
Oh, no, I don't have that information. No, I don't. I don't know how the demographics of where the residents live to where they sheltered. I don't have that information. Great question. Anything else? Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Remember, Hernando, it's the storm surge coming. Be prepared. Prepare for mass power outages for possibly long-term period. We're working with our partners with Duke and with Cucci Electric. They are staging and ready to rock and roll when conditions warrant to be pushed out. So thank you. Remember, Hernando prepares.